Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Rodgers will look to throw. Cut out left. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try and pick this up on the ground, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Set of downs from the 37. First down throw here by Rodgers. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action here with Rodgers. Finds him on the crossing route. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39. To throw is Rodgers. Gets it to him on the screen. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's gonna be 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Let's go. Cowboy
Throwing again, Rodgers. It's his running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Second and 3 now. They'll throw again. Rodgers. Diving for the goal line, and it's not free! Bears pick it up, headed the other way! It looked like those 6 points were theirs. They were right there on the horizon, but a very disappointing way for that to end, as instead they turn it over down near the goal line.
Yeah, I think the word I'd use here, Kate, is bittersweet, because it wasn't all bad. That opening drive still made it right to the edge of the end zone. A lot to build on here, but man, what a painful way for that drive to end.
That's good room at the 35. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Well, his game is off to one heck of a great start and bringing his offense along with him. They crossed midfield after that run, and now all eyes on that offense focused on the end zone.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Another carry for him. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. He'll look to throw. Complete out to the right side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Running for the marker on second. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. They'll go play action. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Ready.
Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Throwing from the gun here. Throw is caught. Did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Back now, pressure coming. Catch made over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Escapes the pocket. Has room into the secondary. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Pass play coming here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
60 check go.
Benson finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get the game's first points here in the 2nd. They'll try this extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Roll. Here we go. Sack.
Back to the well again. Drop flat. First guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 47-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Brought in left side by Jones. And he's down to almost... Nope. Actually going to give him the 30 here. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Rodgers off the play action. That's incomplete left side.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing out to the left. Cut. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Number 87. 26 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Throwing again here. It's Rodgers. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Bears have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Kate, when a team spends a premium pick on the DB, in my opinion, you've got to be able to take the ball away. So many guys can run really fast, cover really well, but the difference makers find a way to create those interceptions.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Bears on top here at Soldier Field. 2nd down now, they need 7. He's dropping back to throw. He's got a screen to the running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Brought in right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Setting up to throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Okay, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Pulled in at the 20. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Able to find Jones. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Completed to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Quick to the left, it's caught. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance.
And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing now on first down. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So second down coming up.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's a throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And that's incomplete. There's 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And they can't push the lead beyond a field goal. See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Back to throw. Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Has him on the quick hitter. This gets the first and more. Racing down the left side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! up. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears grow their lead to 8. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Rodgers from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Dumped off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one doesn't go far.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25.
The take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy in.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down. That play, that check down, taking some big yards.
That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Shot. Go.
Benson on 1st and 10. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Benson on the counter. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
This time it's a passing play. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. Setting up the running back screen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Looking to his fullback now. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
To number 41. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Rodgers going to throw on first. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Play action here with Rodgers. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Bears take over. Not an interception by the reigning defensive player of the year.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
We give on 2nd to Benson. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Rolling back gets the handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Connects on the crosser. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here we go.
They give up the gut to Benson. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. One back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears looking like they'll start this season with a win.
Got it. Ready?
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
The give now to Benson. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears have likely locked up the win right there. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears grow the lead now to 22 points. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down. Rodgers off the play action. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up third down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
That's caught for the first. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first. Throwing again, Rodgers. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bears will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
You draw it up for him. So Soldier Field.